Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey guys, it's me, Joel McDonald, and I just got off the phone right now with my mentor, and I got just so excited and pumped up, and I was like, I need to make a video and talk to you guys. And I encourage you, if you don't have a mentor right now, send me a message right here on LinkedIn. I'll see if my mentor has some time and availability to add you to his schedule. But it just changed my life. It changed my life at work. It changed my life at home, my financial goals, my life goals, and just, I feel healthier. I feel like I know where I want to be tomorrow. I know why I'm waking up tomorrow. I know when I go buy something, my goals behind it. It has just changed my life, like I said. But in today's conversation I have with my mentor, we talked about an action plan. And I wrote down a lot of notes, and I was like, I gotta just make a 2-3 minute video. I'll make it short, but if you're someone that needs to finish 2018 strong and you want to go out and bang, either at work or at home or in just your life in general, even with your friends, you need to be watching this video. So like I said, we talked about an action plan and goal setting, deciding what you want, to be specific, to think about the time of when you want to accomplish it and all the times in between that. Not just like, oh, I want to lose weight, or I just want to make more money, or I want to make $1 million, or I want to lose 200 pounds. Okay, that's really general. It's like the saying that everyone says, like, shoot for the stars. Let's be honest. NASA hasn't made it to the star. We barely make it to the moon. We never go back to the moon. Like, we're not going to make it to the stars, okay? We don't have the technology to do it. So let's actually shoot for something obtainable. How much weight do you want to lose? How much money do you want to make? And where do you want to be with your friends and family, or your social life, or your spiritual, or things like that? Actually specific, that's something you're thinking about you can accomplish. Think multi-dimension with your goals. Think health, career, relationship with your friends even. And I always think that's important, because we always think relationship with your wife or your spouse or your girlfriend, but think about with your friends. Friends are really important, and think about what kind of goals you want to set with them. Do you want to know more about your friends? Christmas is coming up. Do you really know what you want to buy them for Christmas? Do you know what they actually want, or are you just going to buy them a gift that they're going to like just to open it up and throw it away? It's funny, but like, you actually think about it, some people need those goals. And then the last thing is your spiritual one. Think clear and be specific again. And then write it down. Writing it down programs it in your mind. It's just something completely different. I'm the most technology person. I have two screens here at home that I use at my desk. I got 2 screens at work that I use. I got a projector. I got all this technology and computers and softwares around me that I don't even know how to build myself. But I still write it down, because like I said, it programs it in your mind in a different way. And write down 3 goals. And then you're gonna think of like your priority of those goals. Which one's gonna come first? So I'm gonna give you an example of my action plan that I went down right now with him. So to finish 2018, to set a bang out in 2018, this is the 4th quarter in business. Everyone's priorities on this 4th quarter. How much can we capitalize on it? How much can you capitalize in your own personal goals in your family and your life? So here's mine. I wrote down my action plan. My goal is $5,000 by the end of the year, saved up. Deadline is the end of December, January 1st, 2019. That's my deadline. So I made a list of everything that I could think possibly that I'll need to achieve this goal, and I wrote it all down. I not only just like the positiveness and what I need to do to make this $5,000 savings goal, but I also think of the obstacles I'm going to face. And this is something super important when you're thinking of goals, even at work, in your career. At work next week, I'm going to do this power week like I've never done before. I'm going to just work the hardest and the smartest I've ever done. Even though I'm like blasting through these goals, they're always telling me like, hey, no one's ever done this, Joel, before, and I'm doing it. But next week, I'm going to just do it even better in some way. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm starting to write it down. But what I'm thinking about is the obstacles I'm going to face. Because if I think about the obstacles I'm going to face now, I'll be better prepared to actually overcome them when it comes up. And then think about the knowledge, skill you're going to need to achieve it. So the knowledge I'm going to need to make this $5,000. it's not the knowledge I already have right now. I need to research how to be a better saver, how to do it smarter, how to spend my grocery money smarter, how to spend my lunch money smarter. So it's not the knowledge I have right now, but what I'm going to research to obtain it to reach my $5,000 goal. And also, who am I going to need help to obtain this? So I'm going to need my wife's help, probably on the education part, because she's a lot smarter with me than with money than I am. So I'll probably need her help to educate me and for me to be on top of myself on these goals. And my family as well. I'm going to ask each one of them. I'm going to reach out to one of my brothers and say, hey, I want to make you personally accountable for me to reach this goal. Checking in on me. Are you up for the challenge with me? And then the third thing on this list, the first one, like I said, is write down your goal, 5,000. 2, think of everything that could possibly you will need to achieve your goal. But the third one is the priority and the sequence. And this really falls under the list of steps. Each step you're going to need to do it. So where I'm going to need to be. So that's why my first step is Monday through Friday at work next week. I'm going to do it like I've never done it before. I'm going to be more organized. I'm going to get there earlier than anyone else. I'm going to be the last one to leave. I'm going to do more calls than anyone else. I'm going to help more nurses. That's what I do for work. Help more nurses than I've ever done before in my life. And that's going to set my steps, like I said, to reach that goal in savings. So the more I can do there, the more I can put back into my bank. That's just going to help me. And there's other steps to it as well. Where I'm going to be for my family vacation coming up in November, mid-November. And then where I'm going to be after Thanksgiving. How much I plan to spend on Black Friday. How much I plan to spend for everyone in Christmas. I already started thinking about the gifts I can get them. So if I write them down now, I can get their gifts earlier, which is going to help save the money that I'm working towards for my final goal. And finally, is plan. This is the rule that he taught me in my phone call with my mentor right now, and I just love that. I had to write it down. Each minute you plan each minute you spend on planning will save you 10 minutes in execution. So you want to save a lot of time? Plan. Starting now.